Good afternoon. Thank you for joining me for today's class. I want to share my screen and do a class on the upgrades to our new premium starter kit. There are a lot of great new upgrades, and I'd like to let you guys know what they're all about. So, let's see if I can move this out of the way. There we go. Bear with me, please, as I get the proper view for our screen. Okay, reading view. Here we go. Okay, so a little bit of information about me. I am a born-again Christian. I'm a wife. I'm a mother. I'm certified in French aromatic medicine and aromas in the mind. Both of those certifications were obtained through the New York Institute of Aromatherapy. I am a wellness advocate. I'm a food enthusiast. I'm currently pursuing a license to become a spiritual healer and certified raindrop technician. Caring for myself and family naturally brings me great joy. And I'm also a distributor for Young Living essential oils. Let's see. Having technical difficulty, just bear with me. I want to give a brief disclaimer for this class. The purpose of this class is for education and information only. In no way should the information contained be used to treat or diagnose any medical condition. Excuse me. Let's see. I apologize for this. Let's try this again. Well, this can always be a learning example. Let's see. Okay. So, in no way should the information contained be used to treat or diagnose any medical condition. Please refer to your health practitioner before incorporating any supplementation or alternative therapies. I'm not into treating disease. That's what doctors are for. I'm more concerned about empowering you to stay above the wellness line. How and why I used essential oils before. Okay, so I was in a grocery store about 5 or 6 years ago, and I saw a display for essential oils with a diffuser. Didn't know what the contraption was, never saw it before, but it intrigued me, so I went over to it and smelled, and was very infatuated, I guess, with the smell. I wanted that in my home. I thought that they were used just to make your house smell good. So I bought my first diffuser at the grocery store 5 to 6 years ago. I bought essential oils there too. Like I said, I thought they were just supposed to make my house smell good. I used them briefly in the bath as well for soaking and smelling good. I had no idea they could possess any therapeutic value. And then someone that we homeschooled with introduced us to Young Living essential oils. That started my journey of learning about unadulterated essential oils and how their therapeutic properties could greatly benefit and enhance my life. So the subjects for today's class are going to be: what are essential oils? Why do I need them? What is an unadulterated oil? And how do essential oils impact our brain? Okay, so what are essential oils? Essential oils are the volatile, life-giving force of the plant. Unadulterated oils are safe to use on children, seniors, and pets. They're very potent. 1 drop of peppermint oil is approximately 26 cups of peppermint tea. So I would advise you educating yourself and knowing how to use the oils safely and wisely to maximize their benefits for you. Okay, so we just went over what are what are essential oils. So now we're going to go over what are Young Living essential oils and how are they different. Lovingly harvested from farm-grown and wild-crafted plants, herbs, and trees, essential oils are concentrated plant extracts obtained by careful steam distillation, cold pressing, or resin tapping. These pure essential oils are far more powerful than the botanicals from which they are extracted. Young Living offers hundreds of single oils, blends, and oil-infused products, each containing the optimal levels of specific naturally occurring constituents to maximize their potency. Whether you use oils for aromatherapy, personal care, or household solutions, every aspect of daily life can benefit from the incorporation of essential oils. I have experienced that to be true. Why do I need essential oils? So the oils deliver nutrients and oxygen to plant cells and have the same capabilities in our bodies. It is said that the oil to the plant is like the blood is to the human. With the tiniest of molecules, they pass the blood-brain barrier and offer total body support. With consistent use, unadulterated essential oils create an unfriendly environment in our body for pathogens. They can transform your cells, rejuvenate your vitality, help you thrive, and help you stay above the wellness line. Your brain on oil. So here we show a person inhaling the rose molecules. You'll see the molecules coming off of the rose, the aromatic substance, going into the olfactory bulb through the nasal cavity, getting interpreted through the olfactory neurons and passed on to the limbic part of the brain, which is the seat of our emotions and memory. The sense of smell is the only one of our senses that directly affects the amygdala, or the part of the limbic system of the brain where emotions and memory are stored and released. That's what makes them a great choice for mood support and really anything emotional support. Essential oils have an emotional component to them as well. So they're not just physical. There are three parts of an essential oil. One is the chemical makeup or the molecular makeup of the oil. One is the frequency, the frequency by which they resonate. And then one is energetic. And that is the data that we receive from the oil through our five senses, primarily the olfactory or the sense of smell. So without getting too technical, I just want to let you know that there really is no such thing as stuffing our feelings. Stored emotions are living, intelligent centers of energy that broadcast their influence in our lives as long as they remain buried within our being. Resolving old feelings results in replacing our immature understandings and incorrect perceptions held at the time of the feelings were first embedded in our consciousness and replacing our faulty beliefs with God's truth. I know that's a lot to take in, but if you can just basically remember the next bullet point. Our eyes, ears, tongue, and sense of touch are all wired so that their messages pass to the brain via the reasoning cortex first. The nose, however, is wired differently. It connects directly with the limbic or the emotional brain, such that one's response to an aroma is going to be emotional before it can be rational. That's, again, what makes them a really good option for emotional or mood support. Choosing the right oil. Unadulterated essential oils are superior. They are as close to nature as the process allows. They are 100% oil from 100% plant matter. They contain all their therapeutic properties because they're free from petrochemicals, solvents, synthetics, etc. They're steam distilled at very low temperatures and pressure to allow all the goodness from the plant to remain intact in the oil. You want to know the difference. There's food grade, there's fragrance grade, and there's therapeutic grade. So food grade and the fragrance grade have both been manipulated to meet a standard. An example of the food grade would be Wrigley's spearmint gum. So they chemically alter and change the essential oils to meet a standard for taste because they want every pack of Wrigley's spearmint gum to taste exactly the same. Otherwise, customers would not buy it. Fragrance grade is the same thing. It's the essential oils that have been manipulated to meet a standard for aroma. Chanel No. 5 perfume is a perfect example of that. It does contain citrus oils, And they've all been chemically altered and manipulated to meet that same standard of smell. So every bottle smells the same. Therapeutic grade is not that. It is all the volatile components making up the life force of the plant. They're still intact and ready to go to work in our bodies with therapeutic action. So we know, just looking at the plant kingdom, we know that not all plants are the same. Not all lavender is the same. Not all clary sage is the same. That there are different chemotypes of plants depending on the altitude that it's grown, the wind speed, the soil. All these different components make up the constituents of the plant. And a therapeutic grade plant, thus producing a therapeutic grade oil, is going to have therapeutic levels of all the constituents, but they're going to have mainly differentiations in smell and taste, in texture, but they are all still therapeutic because they do meet the constituents. So everything cannot be manipulated to be the same and have therapeutic value. Once you start manipulating things, then you lose the therapeutic grade. It diminishes, and so does the therapeutic action. So one reason I trust Young Living is because of their seed to seal guarantee. With every bottle of oil, they guarantee not only the seed that started the plant, but the soil that it goes into, the harvesting methods, the bottling, the extraction method or the distillation. Everything is guaranteed, from the sourcing to the science, the third-party scientific studies that go through, and the standards. Those are the three pillars of our seed to seal promise, and that's what makes Young Living essential oils far superior to any other product on the market. It's a great company. It was started 25 years ago this year. It was started back in 1994 by Gary Young, and it was based on all the research he did overseas in the 70s, really studying essential oils. He was basically in a wheelchair, and his book is sold on Life Science Publishing if you really want to know his story. It's his legacy and what he leaves behind. But he was confined to a wheelchair. The doctors told him he would never walk again. And that's what started his journey on health and figuring out alternative methods. And he discovered essential oils and studied them for years and years and years, and started Young Living Essential Oils in 1994. He is really the pioneer of the modern essential oil movement. But the seed to seal is like the same reason why you would buy your milk from a dairy farmer instead of the grocery store. Yeah, you can buy it at the grocery store, but it's going to be pasteurized, and it's going to have all the good stuff killed or gone out of it because it's been manipulated to meet a consumer standard. But if you go to a dairy farmer and you buy raw milk, it tastes different. It's got different benefits for you. So it's just really different. The same with essential oils. If you buy them at the grocery store, you are getting a lesser quality. It's not therapeutic grade, therefore it will not have therapeutic action in your body. So one of our new additions to the Premium Starter Kit is Valor, and I'm so excited about Valor. I'd mentioned earlier that I am just about completed my certification for raindrop technique. If you don't know what raindrop technique is, you can email me at monica@dildy.net, dildy.net, and ask about it, and I would be glad to tell you all about it. Valor is the first oil we use in the raindrop technique. It's your bravery oil. Its empowering aroma inspires feelings of confidence and courage, and is great to diffuse or apply while experiencing big emotions. And I found that to be true. If I have to make a phone call or do this class or anything that I might have some uneasy feelings about doing, or I've been like procrastinating, I'll take a couple drops of Valor, I'll rub them on my throat, and I just say out loud, the righteous are bold as a lion. That's from scripture. And it's very empowering to me. And I never regret doing that because I feel like it always just puts me on the top. It gives me that little edge I need to go ahead and make that phone call or do that task that I've been uneasy about for some time. It was one of our founder, Gary Young's top favorites. This powerful synergistic blend with a transformative aroma has contributed to its strong legacy as a key part of Young Living's proprietary raindrop technique. Each ingredient was carefully selected for their unique benefits. It's courage in a bottle. So it's got the oils of frankincense, which if you haven't researched that and find out why they gave that to Jesus in the Bible, I really recommend you researching that. Back in biblical times, frankincense was worth more than gold. It has black spruce, blue tansy, camphor wood, and geranium. And again, it is courage in a bottle. It's got peace and calming. Peace and calming aroma will calm any chaotic environment and will help you greet each day with a positive attitude. Now, I've noticed this is really good for calming fussy kids. You can put it in the diffuser in their bedroom, or you can rub a drop or so on their wrist or behind their neck, and it just really is very calming. It's calm in a bottle. The sweet, calming scent can inspire feelings of relaxation, a deep sense of peace, and help create an atmosphere of a positive emotional well-being. Just a few drops have the power to immediately change the mood of any environment. And it contains oils of orange, tangerine, ylang-ylang, patchouli, and blue tansy. And it really is calm in a bottle. Okay, our motorcycle wreck. If you guys don't know, my husband and I had a motorcycle wreck July 9th, 2017. We were life flighted to Memorial Hermann in the Med Center in Houston, Texas. It was a near fatal wreck. We were hit by a drunk driver from behind at 80 miles an hour. Neither one of us were wearing a helmet, and we were not wearing any motorcycle gear. So we had a lengthy recovery at rehab at TIER. We had already been using Young Living essential oils for 18 months prior to the accident. Essential oils greatly supported our mood throughout all the ups and downs of rehab. They enhanced the quality of our recovery on a cellular level. They were an instrumental part of our therapy, and they helped us with discomfort. And they assisted us greatly with wound care. They also increased our vitality when we were most vulnerable and fragile. We wouldn't be the same without our oils, I know that. So this is what the Premium Starter Kit looks like now. Over here on the right side of the screen, you get the Desert Mist diffuser. You're gonna get 2 roller fitments. You're gonna get a bottle of Stress Away and a bottle of Peace and Calming, and a sample of the Thieves Waterless Hand Purifier. You're gonna get 12 oils total, plus a sample of our Thieves Household Cleaner and 2 samples of our Ningxia Red, total body antioxidant support. And all of that is gonna come just for $165. Now, I actually did the math. And if we were to buy every single one of these things individually from Young Living, it would be $410. But today you get it for $165, as that's a 60% savings. And it's just a way to go forward in the Young Living lifestyle, because it is a total lifestyle makeover. And it's taking your health in your own hands and realizing that your health is your responsibility. And our bodies are designed to heal themselves if we give our bodies what they need to heal. An example of that would be when we break our arm. What happens? We go to the doctor, he puts a cast on, and then we go home and we wait 6 to 8 weeks as the healing actually comes from the inside. Our body does the healing. So this is a very empowering way for little money to be able to start your wellness journey and start your education about natural alternative therapies, because there are a lot of them out there. So this is just all around a great deal. And if you sign up today and use my member number 350-2325 at youngliving.com. I'm going to go ahead and give you essential oil desk reference, the pocket version, the pocket size version. And what that is it's basically the Bible for essential oils. It has everything and anything in there. You can look up an oil, you can find the fragrance properties, the usage tips, the therapeutic value, the medical uses. All of these things are in this book from Life Science Publishing. So just shoot me a text or an email, monica@dildy.net. Let me know that you've signed up under me, and I'll get that pocket size essential oil desk reference in the mail to you. It's just my way of saying thank you for signing up with Young Living. Here's an interesting fact about King Tut's tomb. So it was found to be one of the only tombs not touched in thousands of years. Once discovered the tomb, they found large vats of frankincense oil inside the tomb. The frankincense oil was taken and tested in a lab, and it was found to be just as potent or powerful as fresh frankincense. So when used properly, these oils do not expire. So this $165 is an investment into your life, into the lives of your family, into the life of your friends, because as you start using this and seeing changes, you will really begin to talk about it. That's what happened with me. And it affects everyone around you. So it's an investment. It's an investment on a journey of wellness and abundance. And when used properly, the oils do not expire. So what do I mean by used properly? If you take a bottle of essential oil and you unscrew the top, you'll find the orifice reducer on top. And it's like the big plastic thing with the hole in the middle. That's called an orifice reducer. So if you do not touch that with your skin, that means if you hold the bottle an inch or so above your hand and you drop a drop of oil into your hand and you do not touch the orifice reducer, your oil will not expire. But if you do touch it, then it comes in contact with your epithelial cells or your skin cells. And then you want to use that bottle within about 30 days, 30 to 60 days, because it does expire once it comes in contact with your skin. So look at this as an investment in your life, and it's well worth it in my book. Our Amazing Thieves line. So your starter kit will come with an oil called Thieves, and it'll come with your Thieves waterless hand purifier, and it will also come with a sample of our Thieves household cleaner. We also have things like Thieves fluoride-free toothpaste and mouthwash, and we just have a whole line of Thieves products. If you don't know the story on how Thieves got its name, I'll go briefly over it. It was named after the 4 thieves who used to rob the bodies of the dead during the Black Plague. Once caught, in exchange for a more lenient punishment, they gave up their secret on how they were staying well, even when touching the dead of the Black Plague victims. The recipe of Thieves Blend was born. It's great for immune support in all seasons of our life. We have personal care products that have Thieves in it and house cleaning products too. And I love to use the house cleaning products because you can mop your floor with it. It's so versatile. You can clean your mirrors, you can clean your countertops with it, you can clean your windows, you can add baking soda to it to make a paste and scrub your shower or your bathtub. It's just one cleaner is all you need for all of your cleaning needs. And it contains oils of lemon, eucalyptus radiata, rosemary, clove, and cinnamon. So like when you clean, you get rid of that bleach smell, because when you clean, there are no harsh chemicals inside of that. You come home and your house smells like cinnamon and clove. It's amazing. And then it's going to have 2 samples of our Ningxia Red, which is just an infusion of a superfruit called the wolfberry or the goji berry. And it is all over body support. It infuses every cell of your body with antioxidants. So for more than 700 years, the northwest region of China, known as Ningxia, has earned a reputation for producing and cultivating premium wolfberries. Also known as goji berries, wolfberries have a rich nutritional profile. Ningxia Red is our powerful superfruit supplement designed to energize, fortify, and revitalize the body and mind. This delicious proprietary blend features pure essential oils, Ningxia wolfberry puree, and other superfruits to supply the body with vital phytonutrients. We know the phytonutrients are plant-based nutrients. So anytime we can get our nutrition from whole food, so this does contain the wolfberry and the wolfberry puree. So anytime we can get nutrients from a whole food instead of a synthetic that was made in a lab, it's going to be a lot better. And essential oils help our bodies to absorb the nutrients so they're bioavailable. They increase their bioavailability. And there's just all good things that come from Ningxia Red. The daily recommended allowance is 2 to 4 ounces. So it does come in these 25-ounce bottles, or you can get the little 2-ounce samples. So it does go a long way because, like I said, the recommended allowance for each day is 2 to 4 ounces. So that's all I got for today. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me at monica@dildy.net. You can also find me on Facebook at Monica Nelson Dildy. That's D as in David, I-L, D as in David, Y. I have a business page on Facebook, Martha Turned Merry, M-E-R-R-Y. That's my business page on Facebook. These are all good avenues to contact me. I'm even going to leave my cell phone on there, 281-974-9867. If you have any questions, you can text me on that number, or you can leave a voicemail if I don't answer, and I will call you back because I'm very interested in helping you in any way that I can regarding oils and maybe Raindrop. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you all have a good rest of the day. Thank you.